Don't play. Don't play. Hold on. It's like my laptop just died, so I don't know what time it is, but I know I woke up a little bit after 11, so it's probably around 12 o'clock right now. Today is March 16th, 2026. Hold on, let's get you a little closer. Let's get you a little bit more intimate. Yeah. Wait, maybe I put y'all down a little bit too far. Hold on. For starters, I feel like I've always wanted to do the whole YouTube thing and this, that, and the third. And I'm proud of myself for starting it and being consistent with it. Before I continue, y'all are probably like, Monet, what the fuck is going on with your head? Y'all, I have a bonnet on and then I went to sleep with my crown wrapped. So this is how it looks like when I woke up, okay? So we're not even gonna mind that, okay? But like I was saying, I'm proud of myself for being consistent in my YouTube. And one thing that I have realized, I used to post like every 4 days. And if you've noticed, I've started posting, well, recently I posted like once a week. And I've came to terms where I don't want to post once a week. I want to talk to y'all and post more often than once a week. I feel like when I first started my YouTube channel, like first being consistent on it a couple of weeks ago. Oh my gosh, do y'all see that? I'm so annoyed by that. Please, we're not going to talk about that right now, please. Because I have one right here and then I have one right here. Please, we're not going to. Anyways. I feel like when I started being consistent on my YouTube, I was feeding to a certain crowd. I feel like if you go back and you look at my recent videos and you look at my thumbnails and stuff, it is pertaining to a certain crowd or whatever the case may be. I feel like even when it comes to the editing in my videos and this, that, and the third, and like me in real life, I'm very laid back, very calm, cool, collected. I'm not very flashy or anything like that. I'm very go with the flow. And I'm saying all of that because I feel like my past couple of videos haven't been very true to myself. And this past week, really this past 2 weeks, I've been trying to figure out what is the balance of me doing this whole YouTube thing while still being true to self. Because one thing that I have definitely realized within the past 2 weeks is I had a passion for editing. I used to have a passion for editing, but when it came to my past couple of videos where it was like very edited and things of that nature, I realized that that was taken away from my passion of posting. I think I was getting caught up in seeing so many other people's videos and things of that nature. I was getting so caught up in how it looks and trying to attract viewers instead of just being myself. Because like I said, like in real life, I'm very cool. I'm very like go with the flow. I'm very like low maintenance, and my videos have not been true to that. And one of the reasons, like I said, I've shied away from the YouTube stuff is because me having to do this extensive editing and me having to edit for hours and me taking all day to edit a video is not true to myself. And I realized that when I was in high school, I had a what the fuck? I just woke up. I haven't eaten anything. Mind your fucking business. But back when I was in high school, I had a passion for like video arts and things of that nature. I took like a videography class in high school. I did it for a couple of years. I filmed like on the football team. I used to be in the skybox and stuff like that. And I really, really enjoyed that. But something that I'm understanding about myself is that that is a ship that has sailed. Just because you were passionate about something in the past and you still have that skill set from when you were passionate about it doesn't mean that you have to use the skill set. You get what I'm saying? Like I very much so would rather like start a video editing business or something like that. Now, I don't see myself doing that, of course, but I'm just saying that's how much all that extensive editing, all of that, not clickbaiting, but I feel like I said, that extensive editing. Now, my first 2 videos, when I did extensive editing, it was like, yeah, this is fun. Like, I like this. I like the results that are being produced. I like the content that I'm putting out. But as time went on, I'm like, I don't like this. This is not me. This is taking away from my experience. This is taken away from my intimacy. And I feel like when you take away intimacy at a certain level, you take away authenticity. And I don't want to do that. So starting from this video moving forward, there won't be extensive editing. There won't be extensive editing or anything of that nature. I'm not going to take down my old videos, especially since I'm posting this one, because in a way, this is a visual diary for me. So to be able to go back and see my transition, rather if it's months down the line, rather if it's days down the line, rather if it's years down the line, for me to go back and see my transition and be like, this is what was going on at that time period. This is how it affected me. And this is how I am choosing to transmute and move forward. So yeah. Because it's like, I had to sit down and really think, like, do I really not fuck with posting videos on YouTube? Or is it me being so meticulous? And the craziest thing about it is, one of my videos that started blowing up and got me the subscribers that I have and this, that, and the third, it didn't have so much editing. It didn't have, you get what I'm saying? Like, it was, I don't want to say bare minimum, but it wasn't as meticulously edited as my past couple of videos. And I don't know, like, I feel like after a certain point in time, I just lost the plot. I feel like I just lost the plot. So now we're going to rewind and get back to the plot. You get what I'm saying? Okay. My laptop is dead, so we're going to plug it up. Talking about my laptop, I have my last assignment due today. My class closes out today at 11:59 p.m. And after this class closes out today, I will will officially have my associate's degree. Oh my goodness. My eyes are getting teary, but I don't want to cry. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to cry, but getting this degree was so fucking emotionally and mentally taxing. And to be able to finally say I got this fucking degree, and it's so crazy too. Like, it's so crazy. Because I always told myself I was never like the type to go to school. Like, I was never like the type to go to college and this, that, and the third. And it's like, despite the shit that I hated about school, and craziest thing is, the shit that I hated about school, the main reason why I hated those aspects is because of school itself. Like, when it came to like learning and classes, I mean, did I like waking up early and this, that, and the third? No, of course not. But we all know I don't like waking up early. We all know that I don't like waking up early. Like, I don't like waking up early. Like, my days typically start like after 11. Like, I don't like waking up early. So it was like, you know, like, so, you know, it was like, did I enjoy that part of it? No, but it was like me learning new things, me learning new skills and this, that, and the third. Did I enjoy it? Yes, I did. I enjoyed the people aspect of it too, like new classmates and bumping in and meeting new people and just learning new people and like new characters along the journey, new characters along my story. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I learned so much about myself, and I'm happy that it played out the way it played out, because despite it not playing out how I pictured and how I wanted in my head, regardless, I got my motherfucking degree, bitch. After 11:59 p.m., I got my motherfucking degree, bitch. And I lost myself while chasing this degree. I lost myself, but I found myself, and I feel like that was one of the most beautiful parts about getting this degree, because it's like, people always like to say who they are or claim that they're somebody or a certain type of person, this, that, and the third, but it's like, okay, if you are who you say you are and all of this, then you should be able to go through XYZ circumstances, and you should be able to find yourself back to the person that you claim, you know, you are or you were, or whatever the case may be. And getting this associate's degree is exactly what happened to me. I literally lost myself, and then I found myself again, and that was like one of the most beautiful parts about it. That was one of the most beautiful parts about it. What else? Update on me smoking. So now, like I said, I used to smoke a lot. I used to smoke very consistent. I can't remember if I clarified how much I used to smoke when I was doing my stay off the weed videos, okay? But if I didn't clarify, or we just need reclarification, because me telling you to go back and watch that video just so you can get a little piece of information is a little bit crazy, okay? So I used to smoke like maybe like 2-3 times a day, and then I did the stay off the weed and all of that, and I did like some shadow work and healing and all of that. I now smoke after 7:30 p.m. I don't smoke throughout the day anymore. I don't try to go throughout my day being high and this, that, and the third. I I don't know if it is me healing. I don't know if it is me just getting older. I don't know if it's a mixture of both. But regardless, that's what's going on. But I only do it during the week. So like one thing that I have learned is my body operates well on Sunday. Typically people will do Monday through Friday, and then they'll have the weekend, Sunday and Saturday off. For some odd reason, my body loves operating on Sunday. So like Monday through Thursday, I'll go hard. I'll stay at my 7:30 schedule. I'll do everything that I have to do. And then Friday and Saturday is typically like my off days. And then Sunday is when I typically snap back into action. I don't know what that's about. I've been like really into like the stars and the ethers and this, that, and the third. So I don't know if it has something to do with me being born on a Friday. Girl, I don't know. Maybe it does. It probably does. We're not about to get into that right now. So yeah, so on the weekend, which is Friday and Saturday for me, is fair game. It's fair game. If I want to smoke all day, if I want to be high all day, if I want to sleep all day on Friday and Saturday, it's fair game. As long as I did what the fuck I had to do during the week. Like I want to say last week, I still had something to do. I ended up procrastinating something last week. I'm trying to think of what it is, but I can't remember right now. But last week, I do remember procrastinating something, and I made sure to, get it done on like, I want to say I got it done on like Saturday or whatever the case may be. So if I don't get something done, if I don't maintain to my schedule, I do make sure that I get it done over the weekend and this, that, and the third. One thing that I have learned and that I'm currently learning, because I'm just now like realizing it, is when it comes to me smoking, I noticed that after I, like for example, I smoked early in the morning. I woke up around like 5 in the morning, realized I still had time to go back to sleep. So I smoked, I ate, and I went to sleep. And then when I woke up, like, you know how you're coming down. So I woke up coming down, and I kind of just wanted to stay in my room. Like, I didn't really want to go out. It's not that I didn't really want to do anything, but it was like I was content with self. I was content with my own energy. And it's not like it's making me lazy or it made me lazy or anything like that. It's not like my brain is like, oh, like, fuck everything that you have to do, this, that, and the third. It's just like I am content within self. So I don't want to say that something I'm noticing about myself is weed is making me a little antisocial. But I do know that it's something about weed that helps me be intimate with myself and remain intimate with myself. Like, for example, I was talking to, we're gonna call him a friend for now. We're gonna talk about him too. Like, oh my goodness, it's so much I have to catch y'all up on. I was talking to my friend, and I had talked to him while I was high. Like, this was our first conversation that I had talked to him when I was not sober. I talked to him when I was high. It was my first time doing it. And I just felt like I was talking so much. Like, I just felt like I was fucking yapping, and I just felt like I just didn't like it. And the reason I didn't like it is because I feel like I was way more like I said, when I am high, I am like with myself. So I feel like me and him on the phone, I was way more expressive. I was way more like open when I was talking to him. And that happened this past weekend. So I was like way more like, I want to say like this happened on like last Friday. And like we had talked or whatever, and I feel like I was just way more open, way more expressive. And then when me and him had got off the phone, like I felt like so exposed. I felt so exposed because I felt like, I don't know, like I don't like opening up to people. I don't like being perceived. And I feel like that's how I was feeling after talking to him. Hi. And I'm not gonna lie, I internalized that temporary feeling of feeling exposed. I internalized that. And I was like, you don't need to internalize that, this, that, and the third. Like, I just felt so naked to the point where I started projecting onto him that he did not fuck with me because I had did all of that. Like, because I had not even did all of that because like I had talked so much and I was just so open. Like I had made this story up in my head that he did not fuck with me, that he did not like me or anything like that, just because I opened up about myself, which is so crazy. Now that I'm talking to y'all about it and I'm saying it word for word, like that's so fucking crazy. And that's so crazy. And I ended up, now usually I just cut people off, but I'm starting to get better with that. And so instead of just up and cutting him off, plus he's a really good dude. Like he's really good. I feel so safe with him, like physically and emotionally and spiritually. Like which is so crazy because I don't even know this man. Like I don't know this man and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh my goodness, like, and I ended up reaching out to him after like us not speaking for like 2 days, but that's normal though. Like that's not weird. Like that's okay. But at the time, like I said, I was feeling a type of way, so I'm projecting something onto him. He don't even know what the fuck is going on. He's not feeling no type of way. It's like strictly projection. And I ended up texting him and I had sent him this audio and I was like, long story short, like I was like, I feel like you feel away or something like that. Like I feel like you just not fucking with the kid because of X, Y, Z. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it and I look back on that, like I was really tripping. Looking back on that shit, I was really tripping, but like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, but yes, I had hit him up and I had sent him an audio and I basically told him, I was like, I feel like you're not fucking with me because I was just so open and vulnerable and this, that, and the third, like, womp, womp, womp. No. I didn't even say that. No, I said something along the lines of, I said something along the lines of like, I feel like you took things, like I said some things and you took them more personal than what they were supposed to be taken as, some shit like that. And he ended up texting back and it was so crazy because when he texted back, like he was like, oh, like it's so nice to hear from you. I'm over here like I don't fuck with you, like why? Like I had like nasty ass energy, and he's over here like, Monet, it's so nice to hear from you. Like it was like night and fucking day between us, and that's when I ended up realizing. Like he was like, no, like. First off, his initial message was like, oh, you know, like, hey, Monet, like, it's just so nice to hear from you, breath of fresh air, blah, blah, blah. And then that message followed up with like, no, like I don't know what you're talking about. Like basically like he wasn't sharing the same feelings I was feeling. And then that's when I realized, bitch, you are projecting and you have some like internal wounds that you need to heal. And in the past, people took your intimacy for granted. And I mean, that's okay, but like you need to heal from that. And I didn't realize I needed to heal from that until then. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, let's talk about this man. Let's talk about this man. Let's talk about this man. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is going on 26 minutes. This is probably just going to be a video of me yapping and whatnot, because I've came to the conclusion that since editing videos and this, that, and the third is not going to be so taxing on me and blah, 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 I'm going to upload more often because I'm actually going to enjoy what the fuck I'm doing again. And let's talk about this man. Y'all, this man, first of all, we keep on, oh my gosh, like, I was going to say we keep on bumping into each other. Okay, so me and this man used to work at the same place, right? We used to work at the same place. And crazy enough, we only had like 2, maybe 3 conversations. 2, maybe 3 conversations when we were at work, okay? And then, child, they ended up firing me from that motherfucking job. That's another story in itself, bitch. They ended up firing me from that. And it's really because I was shitting on bitches. But again, that's another topic for another video. But anyways, child, they ended up firing me from that. And see, y'all can tell I'm a little still upset about this, and I don't give a fuck. I'm passionate, like, and not to mention, I ain't never been fired before. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say and I had to think about it. Not to mention, I have never been fired from a job before. Never. Like, I have never been fired from a job before. So, like, bitch, what the fuck? And then on top of that, for me to be fired from a fucking lounge, another story for another day. But yeah, so me and this man ended up meeting at fucking work. We met at work. And then long story short, I got fired. And long story short, I ended up getting fired. And I just continued on my little life or whatever the case may be. And then when I started the Stay Off the Weed videos, when I had started that series, I remember I just started feeling like low within like health wise. Like I just felt like you know when something off with your body, and I felt like something was off. So fast forward, I remember I started praying. Like I started praying. I'm like, God, like help me heal whatever is going on in my body. Help me heal without me having to go to the hospital. Like help me heal without me having to go to the doctor. Like help me. Okay. And long story short, I had this urge to go to LA Fitness, okay? I had like this insane urge, like, to go to LA Fitness. And the craziest thing is the LA Fitness that I was going to, I fucking hate that LA Fitness. I hate the LA Fitness. Management is terrible. The machines is terrible. Like, I hate that LA Fitness. But I had an urge to go to the LA Fitness. I ended up going to the LA Fitness, this, that, and the third. If you go back and watch 1 or 2 of my prior videos, I'm probably gonna link it. It's probably gonna be right here or right here. I don't know which side it's gonna be on. I think it's gonna be right here, but don't quote me. But I'm gonna link the video. But basically, I ended up going to the LA Fitness, and we ended up doing a fitness evaluation. And that's when I ended up finding out that my heart rate was like through the fucking roof, like literally through the fucking roof. And if it kept beating the way it was beating, that I would end up, like I was at a very high risk for like heart failure and this, that, and the third, and womp, womp, womp. And the dude who did the fitness evaluation, you know, he was like, oh, like I would recommend a stress test and this, that, and the third, womp, womp, womp. Girl, I ain't need no damn stress test, girl. Long story short, it turns out that I have been drinking caffeinated green tea. And if y'all don't know, I am a tea warrior. I love tea. I drink like 3 cups a day. I am a tea warrior. And what was going on was the green tea that I was drinking was caffeinated. I did not know that. It was caffeinated. So I was drinking 3 caffeinated drinks a fucking day for like a month straight. And mind you, it was caffeine, so you mix that in with dehydration. And then my magnesium and stuff was low as well because of the caffeine. So I was suffering from an electrolyte imbalance and blah, blah, blah. I'm fine now. I fixed it. I figured it out. And it's pumps in the body and medical shit. But long story short, y'all, I am fine. I figured it out. My resting heart rate is anywhere between 67 to like 88 now, so I'm perfectly fine, y'all. I fixed it. Praise to the Most High. He answered my prayer. I am okay. But while I was in there one day working out, now mind you, I no longer go to that LA Fitness, and the reason I no longer go to that LA Fitness is because, like I said, poor equipment, unbalanced equipment, broken equipment, poor management, just weird energy in there all around. And LA Fitness, if you know LA Fitness, if you know somebody that goes to LA Fitness, ask them how much they pay. Ask them how much their initial payment was and ask them how much they pay monthly, okay? And if you personally go to LA Fitness and you have your own membership, then you already know that LA Fitness is too damn expensive to not even have basic equipment and this, that, and the third. And the craziest thing about it is I feel like the one up the street from me, because it's poor management, that's the only reason I operate like that. Because I have been to other not Planet Fitness, I've been to other LA Fitnesses, and it was magnificent. I had a magnificent experience. I had a magnificent, like, there's a LA Fitness that's closer to the city that one of my homeboys took me to. Chef's kiss. No issues, no problems. Chef's kiss, fuck, like. But anyways, while I was in the LA Fitness, okay, while I was in there working out one day before I quit and said fuck that membership, when I was in there one day, I was stretching, okay. I was stretching, sorry y'all, excuse me. I was stretching, and so it's like, okay, hold on. So like, I was facing this direction, and like, let's say this is the wall in front of me. This wall is like straight mirror, right? So behind you, you know, since this is a mirror wall, like behind you, you know, like you can see people walking behind you and passing behind you, this, that, and the third, right? And the thing about it is, behind like where the stretching area is, it's like the locker rooms. So anybody who goes to the locker room or comes out the locker room and this, that, and the third, you know, you might end up, you know, like making eye contact or whatever the case may be. Like you might end up, you know, like seeing them, catching a glance, whatever. So I'm over here stretching. I'm over here stretching. Okay. I'm over here stretching, and I look up, okay? I just so happen to look up. Girl, guess who I see in the reflection behind me? The dude from, we got to give him a name, y'all. We got to give him a name. Like, I don't know what to call him, but like, yeah, like, it's the dude that I used to work with, that I only had like 3 conversations with. So it's so funny because he's like, and I'm like, it was like the Spider-Man meme for real, because it was like, that's you, like, yeah. So long story short, he ended up walking over to me. We ended up like touching base. And long story short, so I had ended up blocking him, okay, prior. I ended up blocking him prior, so y'all probably like, Monet, what the fuck? You can't just skip over that. Okay, so the place that we used to work at together, okay, the place that we used to work at together, on the app that we used to use, it showed all the employees, and it would show their contact info. So it would show like their phone number in their email or some shit like that. So long story short, after I had got fired, I want to say a couple days after I had got fired, he ended up getting my number off of the app, and he ended up texting me, right? He ended up texting me, He ended up texting me. I ended up responding or whatever the case may be. The vibe was cool, but he didn't respond for like 2 days. And like, mind you, that was our first time texting. I didn't know that man. He didn't know me. So I was like, you think you're not gonna respond to the queen for 48 hours? Are you stupid? Like, friends, my nigga, anything, it don't matter. You think you're not gonna respond to the queen for 48 hours? Like, that was just crazy to me. And so I ended up blocking him. So long story short, like when we in the gym and we see each other and he come over to me, he's like long story short, I end up unblocking him, okay, and we end up reconnecting again. And honestly, we've been in contact ever since, okay? That was like weeks ago. That was weeks ago, okay? Boom, fast forward. So, we've been in contact and, we've been, talking and things of that nature. And like, long story short, I had told him last week, I was like, if I don't see you this week, I'm going to block you. I told him that last week. I was like, if I don't see you this week, I'm going to block you. And he was like, okay, because I already told you that I was going to pick you up, da, 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 da. And I was like, that's fine. I was just reiterating, like, this, that, and the third. And, like, fast forward. And I'm so upset because I had a gut feeling yesterday to record. And, bitch, I did not record. And I'm so upset with myself. But long story short, girl, he ends up coming to pick me up. He picks me up. And first of all, sometimes I be talking so fucking much, I be forgetting what the fuck I be saying my damn self, okay? So like my favorite pizza, brick oven pizza. Brick oven pizza. Like, it's the best pizza ever. Brick oven pizza. Like, it's just made a certain way. Okay. Brick oven pizza. it just tastes very authentic compared to like Domino's or something like that. So like, brick oven pizza is my favorite pizza, right? I forgot I told him that. Girl, why did he pick me up and get brick oven pizza? We stopped at a pizza spot. Mind you, one of my favorite pizza spots. And he gets the brick oven pizza. He gets me brick oven pizza. And then we end up stopping and he ends up getting a bottle of champagne for mimosas. And we end up going to this beautiful, like, I think it was like a park or like a camping ground. I don't know, but the scenery of it, bitch, was so beautiful. Like, bitch, the scenery was so fucking beautiful. And this man, like, had cut up all of this fruit, okay? Because if you know me, I'm a fruit warrior, bitch. I love fruit. Like, I love fruit. And he ends up, like, oh my goodness, like, he had fruit, like, all types of fruit, too. Like, pineapples, watermelons, blueberries, oh my gosh, what, strawberries. I don't remember seeing cantaloupe, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some cantaloupe in there. Like, what else? Like, oranges or tangerines, one of the two. He had chocolate, mimosas, of course, the pizza, and then just like little snacks. And oh my gosh, like, and it's so crazy too, because like I was not expecting all of that. And it was just like, wow, like, you listened, for real. Like, oh my, like, I don't know. Like, it was so fucking it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And you know how like you link with a person for like the first time and it might be like that little like awkward energy, like that energy of like y'all not comfortable with each other and nothing like that. No, like I was so comfortable with him. I felt so safe with him. And it's like I'm laughing because I don't know how to take this. I don't know how to interpret this. Like, and granted, like this is a fresh experience, bitch. Like this just happened last night and we was literally out there for like maybe no more than 4 hours. Because the park ended up closing and you know, the little ranger or whatever had came over and was like, oh yeah, you know, we're closed for the night, y'all, blah, blah, blah. And he was telling us how they have like cabins and stuff like that for rent, like with a back porch and nobody bothers you and this, that, and the third. And we ended up packing up everything and yeah, he like it was just so nice. And you know, like he took me home or whatever, and then it was like even after he took me home, like he didn't even leave immediately. Like we ended up sitting there, look, bitch, we was looking at the fucking stars, bitch. We was looking at the fucking stars, bitch, talking about the stars and shit, bitch. Like and then this man is, oh my gosh. You ever been in love with somebody you don't fucking know? Like, you ever been in love with somebody you don't know? I don't know this man, but I feel like I'm in love with him. Like, I ain't never been in this type of situation before. Like, I'm so confused. Like, I have been thrown for a loop, bitch. I cannot lie. I have been thrown for a loop. Like, we ended up, like, talking for, like, maybe, like, 15, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes of like the sky and the stars and shit. And it's like, he's so intelligent and he be teaching me so much shit. And it's like, yeah, a man can teach you about shit. Like a man can teach you about like man shit, like, you know, like cars and shit like that and this, that. But like, no, like this man is like actually like insanely intelligent. Like, to know, like, for example, I didn't know there was a thing such as sky pollution. Like, people on the internet, like, for example, people on TikTok, bird brains, okay? The NPCs on TikTok, they be like, oh, yeah, like, the government this, the government that. I haven't seen stars in a while. The stars are fake. The sky is fake, this, that, and the third. I used to be like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, every single day, I look up, I see star. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, are y'all cool? He taught me last night about sky pollution and how the areas that are extremely congested, okay, with like the industrial pollution and this, that, and the third, that's why people can't see fucking stars. That's why people can't see stars. Like, can y'all tell I'm amazed by this shit? That's why people can't see fucking stars. That's why people can't see fucking stars. Air pollution. Your sky polluted as fuck. That's why you can't see them stars. Like, I'm still amazed by that shit. Like, and oh my gosh, it was just so nice. And then like he gave me like, cause mind you, like I didn't eat much. I ain't gonna lie, bitch, I didn't eat much cause I was low key in awe. Like I was stunned, bitch. The woman was too stunned to speak. Like, bitch, I was stunned. Like, oh my goodness, like he like gave me like, okay, so like for example, like the pizza, I ended up coming home with like 2 slices of pizza. And then he gave me like hella fruit, like hella fucking fruit, like hella fruit, like hella fruit. He gave me hella fruit, okay, little chocolate, you know, trail mix. What else? Like, oh my goodness, like, oh, and then he ended up giving me the bottle of champagne. He said he don't really drink, so he ended up giving me the rest of the champagne. Oh my gosh, like, this is his shirt. I told him I was gonna give it back though, because it's a nice shirt. Hold on, look at the back. Look at the back. You see the back? Hold on. Okay, hold on. That's the back. And it was just such a nice shirt that I felt bad like taking it. So I told him I would give him the shirt back. But like, yeah. And then it's so crazy. It's so crazy because he was like, because I was like fucking with him, and I was like, oh, you think you're gonna see me again? Like this and the third, like that's what you think, blah blah blah. Like, and he was like, like I got a feeling. I was like, like basically like, are you sure about that? Are you sure? And he was like, if you take the shirt, like, you know, I want that shirt back. So you feel me? Like if you take the shirt, I'm gonna have to see you again. And I was like, And I went to, you know, take the shirt or whatever. He was like, petting zoo. Y'all, when he first said it, this man listens so good. When he first said petting zoo, I didn't know what the fuck he meant. Like, I didn't know what the fuck he meant by that. When we were at the park, right, having this little picnic, when we were at the park, you know, there was like birds and shit, you know, birds, geese, I don't know, them chunky ones, you know, they look like storks, you know, them chunky ones. Yeah, it was them, and there was one that I had saw, and I was telling him, like, I thought that little bird was so fucking cute. Like, I wanted to go over there and just like pet it. Like, it just looked so fucking cute. Like, just sitting there waddling and shit. I thought it was just so damn cute. And and I was like, I want to go to a petting zoo. Like this, that, and the third. I didn't realize. Mind you, I had just chugged like the rest of that damn mimosa. Like when we was on the way, when he was dropping me off, I had just chugged that damn mimosa. So I ain't gonna lie, bitch, I was a little groovy, bitch. I was a little bitch, I was a little groovy. So when he first said it, like I didn't realize it, and it was like then it came to me. Petting zoo. Petting zoo. I just feel like I had to update y'all. I just feel like I had to update y'all. Cause I don't even know what the fuck to do with myself. Like I feel like I had to update y'all. I feel like I had to come on here. I feel like I had to talk to y'all. I wanted to talk to y'all because I miss y'all too. And I feel like I had to update y'all. Cause girl, like when I say I don't know what's going on in my life, I just know that life is going real good. Like, bitch with school, bitch with finances, bitch creatively. And I feel like the last thing I'm gonna say before I end this little visual diary entry, if you must, last thing I'm gonna say is like, it's just so crazy. Cause it's like, he's a familiar spirit. And I don't know why he was put in my life, but it was like, when we were sitting there, at the park, like, I don't know, like, I just saw him. Like, I saw him. Like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, he looked good. But it was like, I saw him. Like, I saw his spirit, and he is just, I don't know, like, I'm such a dog-ass bitch. Like, y'all don't understand, I hate niggas. Like, I hate niggas. Like, I'm such a dog-ass bitch. Like, and it's just something about him that makes me just want to slow down, and something about him just, it's like I just want to protect him. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, is this another fucking bump? Like, please. Oh, it's not. I'm just being dramatic. That's all I have to say. Like I said, I just woke up, so I'm going to I'm gonna eat now. Make a cup of tea. It's raining outside. Very gloomy outside, very chilly. Make a cup of tea. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I might not eat right now. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I might do like some Pilates or something. Cause I hate going out when it's rainy, when it's gloomy, all of that. I'm just not a fan. I'm not. So I had to check in with y'all. I love y'all. Oh, and I will be posting more consistently again. And I'm sorry I low-key ghosted y'all, but like I had to get right. So anyways, I love you and TTYL.